Hello everyone, welcome to the session Top 10 Books to Learn English with. Now, this is a question that a lot of you have been asking me. Which are the books to read? कौन से books हमको पढ़ने चाहिए? We are at the beginner level. हमको English सीखना है, हमारी vocabulary weak है. Which are the top 10 books to learn English with? So guys, this video is going to answer all of those questions. Guys, this is a specially curated list for all of you. The list has been curated on the basis of the level of learning that you have, depending upon the genre. Interesting books here, guys. Till now, if you're asking me recommendations on what books you should read, I take it that most of you don't read books, or most of you haven't read a lot of books, or most of you are not interested in reading a lot of books, and now that you're giving the CAT examination, you want to start with it. So guys, to keep keeping this in mind, I have curated this list for all of you. So the first pick, guys, on the list is Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. Not just Fantastic Mr. Fox, guys. You can read any book by Roald Dahl, and similar to him is Ruskin Bond. Okay, guys, so read books by Ruskin Bond and read books by Roald Dahl, especially if you're at the beginner level of your vocabulary. Now, why? Point number one, these books are interesting. They are hell interesting. They're very, very interesting books. Okay, so guys, interesting books. Second, they are simple to read. The vocabulary is easy. It's not with a lot of complicated sentence structures. Short sentences here, guys. So again, it'll help you a lot. And guys, more importantly, length of these books. These are also short books. Okay, these are not like, books which have 300 pages, 400 pages, 500 pages. No, these are short books. These are simple books. They have short sentences. They are interesting reads. But nonetheless, guys, because they are written by, because it's written by Roald Dahl, or if you're reading books by Ruskin Bond, like the Rusty series, okay, so you can be assured of the fact that English is going to be top notch. It's not going to be like the contemporary English, जो modern English है, जो conversational English है, जो modern books में पाए जाते हैं, like not like that. These are very formal books. These are very well written books. And guys, short books है, simple है, interesting है, short stories है, very close, guys, very closer to the Indian life भी है. So Roald Dahl and Ruskin Bond. The Diary of a Young Girl. Okay, this is something that I think as a human all of us should read. So guys, Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank talks about Hitler's reign, talks about Nazism, talks about what the little girl had to go through while she was in a concentration camp. So guys, it's a very nice story. It's a very interesting read. It's a very poignant story, and it also will take you through the cultural aspects, the historical aspects, and at the same time vocabulary is great, guys. It's written again in a very simple manner with short sentences. A very interesting read. You will not feel like keeping this book down at all. So please make sure that you go through The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. The Kite Runner by Khalid Hussain. Not just The Kite Runner, guys. Again, a story which is very close to India. So guys, अब बहुत ही मतलब you're able to relate to these kinds of stories. तो इसीलिए हमको ये stories पढ़ने में और आसान लगेंगे. You can also read the Thousand Splendid Suns by Khalid Hussain. Both great books. A great level of vocabulary, guys. Okay, Chicken Soup for the Soul. For all of you who cannot sit through novels, for the life of you who cannot go through, आप एक book पूरा वो 200 300 pages देख के डर जाते हो. These are 101 short stories, very moving stories, very touching stories, very heart-rending stories, very poignant stories, simple stories, day-to-day life stories, something that will really touch your heart. It's literally chicken soup for the soul. It's literally a healing power for the soul. It really, it's really, guys, tone up is fast in stories. Say you will be able to grasp the tone really well. So please make sure that you go through Chicken Soup for the Soul. 101 short stories. Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, guys. There are a lot of books which transcend age categories, and this is one of those books. Good for people of all ages. Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, it's one of the top rated books when it comes to learning English, especially for the beginners. It's a classic, guys. Charlotte's Web is a classic. Whether you take Charlotte's Web, whether you take the Anne series, whether you take Peter Pan, these are all classics. You have to go through them. Or guys, understand कि इस इनमें जो vocabulary होती है, जो sentence structure होता है, जो reading between the lines होता है, जो analogies होते हैं, जो metaphors होते हैं, these are going to be very crucial. So Charlotte's Web. The Old Man and the Sea, Ernest Hemingway. Again, guys, Castaway पढ़ सकते हो आप. Ernest Hemingway की Old Man and the Sea पढ़ सकते हो. These are good for those of you who know, like this depth in the genre. Very, very interesting read, guys. Amazing vocabulary, but yes, a little bit advanced level की vocabulary है, sentence structures as well. Read between the lines and interpretation. Your power of interpretation will improve a lot. So, The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time. A very interesting read, guys. Literally an outstanding, stunningly good read. A little boy solving the mystery of a dead dog. Very interesting by Mark Haddon. Try this out, guys. You will enjoy yourselves and learn a lot. Seven Habits of High. For those of you who are not too much into fiction, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. Those who are avid readers, at least, guys, I can say 90 to 90% of them would have definitely read the Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, or at least would have heard about it. It's a great book, guys, especially as a management entrance examination aspirants. As a management entrance examination aspirant, this is something that you should read. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. My personal favorite, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Guys, you will fall in love with this book. This book teaches you satire. This book tells you what caste, what the elite system is. This book tells you what were the class divisions or struggles of, Old English. It's a classic, guys. This book, especially for all of you who love the kind of genre, love the kind of historical romantic, sort of genre. Pride and Prejudice, guys. Any book by Jane Austen for that matter. But if you ask Jane Austen, if you were to ask Jane Austen herself, and when she was asked as well, which is her favorite book that she has written, the answer was Pride and Prejudice. So it's highly rated. So guys, Pride and Prejudice should be on everybody's. Guys, just sentence structures hai, jo kind of vocabulary used hai, you will understand the quality when you read these books. Okay, rather than just like three mistakes of my life. Yeah, no, you'll understand the quality when you read these books. So Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. How to Kill a Mockingbird. Classic, guys. जब बात होती है classics की तब आते How to Kill a Mockingbird, Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. How to Kill a Mockingbird, again a very moving story, guys, a very touching story. And guys, these make a difference when you go for interviews as well. This makes a difference when you go for group discussions as well. If someone asks you what is your passion, what is your hobby, and you say it's reading, and they ask you what kind of books do you read, and if you say I've read How to Kill a Mockingbird, I've read Pride and Prejudice, I have read Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, the kind of impression that it makes, the kind of talking point that it makes, the kind of depth that it reflects in you, it's commendable. So To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. So these were my top 10 picks, guys. I hope you will read them. I hope that they'll be on your to read list. So attend the special classes daily, guys, 8 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Free live special classes on the app. Just use the code RITUMBA to take the plus subscription and to unlock the free plan. Enroll now, guys. Batches beginning every day. Okay, by the best educators in the country. 22nd January, my working professional batch CAT 2021, which I'm a part of, is starting off. So please make sure that you enroll. और कौन सा code लगा के enroll? रितु MBA लगा के enroll. Choose the plus plan that best works for you, guys. Take the plus subscription immediately using the code RITU MBA. Okay, कोई और codes नहीं, guys. CAT value offering देखो, best educators, batches, practice sessions, special classes, test series. What else do we want? Unacademy Combat. Enroll for free. Give this test, guys. You can win the plus subscription and win Amazon vouchers. Just use the code RITUMBA to unlock it. Right? So thank you, everyone. Ritu MBA all the way. My name and our goal is your code, is your ticket to the IIMs. Thank you, everyone. Take care.